in taxation, audit, and financial management. Beyond her technical skills, she has a unique ability to connect with people, making her a trusted advisor to businesses and individuals alike. What sets her apart is her passion for emotional intelligence and personal empowerment. She firmly believes that success is not just about knowledge and technical skills, but also about understanding and managing emotions, especially during high pressure situations like exams or deadlines. In addition to her professional achievements, she has stepped into the world of life coaching, where she's focusing on helping individuals unlock their full potential and overcome challenges. Today, she brings her expertise and life experiences to help you not only understanding the technicalities of being a CE, but also to navigate the emotional challenges that come with it. Let's welcome her as she takes us on a journey of learning, growth, and empowerment. Over to you, ma'am.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So I'm very, very excited to be here with all of you today. First, let me take a moment to recognize and appreciate each one of you for entering into this room. Choosing to invest in yourself, your future, and your growth is not a small step. It is a very, very bold and powerful decision. Not everybody takes the initiative to seek opportunities like this. And the very fact that you people are here shows your commitment towards becoming the best version of yourself. I totally understand that many of you would have had a very tiring day at office, meeting deadlines. Some of you would be traveling way back to your home, and many would be exhausted studying the whole day. In spite of all of these, you have prioritized your learning and growth. And that's truly, truly amazing. A big round of applause to all of you. So let's move into the session. I'll quickly share my screen and then we'll get this started. So if you can see my screen, if you can see me, and if you can hear me, please type 3 in the chat box. Hello? I want all of you to be very active in the chat box, then only we can move further. So if you can see me, my screen, and you can hear me, please type 3 in the chat box. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. All right, super. So, see, students, we are not just exam takers. We are warriors fighting one of the toughest academic battles in the world. Did you know that you are part of 1%, literally the top 1%, who have the courage to take on something as challenging as this? It's not just a course, it's a journey that tests your focus, hard work, and ability to stay calm under pressure. It's often compared to UPSC in terms of difficulty, and yet you are here, ready to face it all. That says so much about your determination and strength. You should feel incredibly proud of yourself for making it this far. And today, we'll talk about how to take that pride and confidence and use your emotional intelligence to manage stress, overcome fear, and give your best in the exams. Let's make this journey not just about passing exams, but about growing into the best version of yourself. So, now I would love for all of you to sit back and relax yourselves completely. Please sit back and relax yourselves completely. Close your eyes. One second. Close your eyes. Ground yourselves. Take a few deep breaths. Take your right hand and keep it in your heart. You feel something there, right? Your heart beating. Whenever you are questioning yourselves on what is the point going through so many challenges, so many difficulties, what is the point? Just remember to keep your hand in your heart. Feel your heartbeat and remember that God put you on this earth because you have a purpose. He gave you this life because you have something greater than you to give back to the world. Believe in that energy. Believe in that creation. Believe in that source. However you want to name it. Your favorite god or goddess or the universe. Believe in it. Believing is receiving. The more you believe, the better you receive. Move into complete faith and surrender in the universe throughout this journey. Don't forget to breathe. Set an intention for today's class. What you are going to listen today is going to have a profound effect in your life henceforth. Remember that. Set an intention that you are going to take out something so beautiful, very important for your life from today's class. Set an intention that you are going to take it all in. Just absorb everything and use it beautifully in your life to up-level your own life. You cannot be in this room if you are an ordinary person. Just the fact that you have entered this room easily tells me that you are an extraordinary person who is meant for something great. Be proud of yourself. Acknowledge yourself. Accept that fact. Take a deep inhale and gently exhale. Take another deep inhale and as you exhale, gently open your eyes with a big, beautiful smile. So, all right. So, let's move into the session. Understanding the challenges of CA exam. Only when we can understand the difficulties and acknowledge them, we can find out how we can handle them. So acknowledge the pressure. Vast syllabus. So as far as CA is concerned, yes, I think everybody would accept what this point. It is vast syllabus and volatile that it keeps changing. You study for one attempt and then it keeps changing, that you feel like you keep on studying your entire life. And so this actually sets us apart from other professions. That is also one of the point. And high expectations from family and peers. Yes, I think many of you can totally relate with me because when I was a student, I literally I was afraid to attend any family functions, any social gatherings. Just that I started becoming an introvert. Just that someone would, many people, some of them would unintentionally they would ask, and some people intentionally, maybe to let you down, to belittle you, they might ask, when is your exams, have you cleared this and that. It's like we are already in pressure, and someone pointing it to us, it also creates a lot of pressure in us. Third, it is the unpredictability of results. Yes, we have, like confidently, this time I'm going to clear. We would be like in that position, and when the result comes, it would be totally the opposite. And sometimes we would have been like, okay, I have written something, might be, I don't know. And that at that time you might pass. So you cannot predict the results, I've written better, I'll get better. There's nothing like that. Fear of repeating attempts. Of course, in the school days, we would have never faced a failure. We would be either a very well scoring person, or at least we would have managed to pass. But take repeating attempts, failure, it is the first time that we see it in our CA exams. So it is very, very difficult to accept the fact that, oh, I am failing. To get into that mode itself, it is. And I have seen many people, many of my friends, they get disappointed. They have a lot of potential, but to withstand this repeating attempts, they go very, they lose the hope. What are the unique stressors? Isolation from social life during preparation. Yes, we'll be like we CA students will be like in a separate island. They will be having their own world. Uh, when what I could relate to is I felt like since we have been studying the whole day, I thought, okay, let me connect with my friends, maybe through social media. But you know what? When I connected through social media, it was even more enhancing my depression. People post only the very happy side of their life, and they don't post their sad or bad side. And what we already being very, in this kind of isolated life, we feel that we are already in a depression. And then when people are posting, we get the guilty that we are alone being like that. Everybody is happy, but we are always studying. We go into that mood. Then balancing articleship and study time. Of course, it is, we are given rigorous training. Of course, articleship helps in study, everything, everywhere in our exams, everything. But still, after finishing our school, directly getting into this type of training, exposed to all these things, it is quite difficult to balance all these things. So, how many of you feel overwhelmed because of these factors? Please take a moment to reflect. And I would love to know if any other factors are bothering you. Please feel free to put it in the chat box. So now, all of you, take your hands, keep it like this, and bring it together and close your hands. Take your hands, keep it like this, and bring it together and close your hands like this. Notice which thumb is on the top. Which thumb is on the top, whether it is your right thumb or left thumb. Type it in your chat box. If right, type R, and if left, type L. Right, left, left, left. Okay, all right. Super, super, super. So now go back to opening your hands like this. Okay, like this. This time, purposefully, I want you to bring it together and put the other thumb on the top. Now, I don't want you to put it together and flip it like this. No, no. I want you to open and purposefully bring the other thumb on the top. Purposefully, okay? Now, how does that feel? Can you put it in one word in the chat box? The feeling that you're getting now. Can you put that feeling that you're getting? How are you feeling now? Can you put it in chat box? Different, abnormal, uncomfortable, unusual. Nice, good. Forcing, wrong, feeling different, ma'am. Unusual, weird. All right, all right, all right. Now take off your hands. Whatever the word that you typed, whatever you felt, can I tell you something? This is how you are going to feel for the rest of your course. Okay? It's going to be super uncomfortable. But can I ask you something? I'm taking a tape and tying your hand completely with your comfortable thumb on the top and removing after 24 hours. Don't you think your old thumb will start feeling wrong and this new one will start feeling right? That is how the journey is. Not just for studying, anywhere in life. The moment you become a CA and start practicing, things are going to start feeling unusual, uncomfortable, forceful, irritated, messy, different, weird, all the things that you type. Did I tell you or you typed? Yes or no? It is going to feel like all of this. But you just keep going on this journey. Just keep moving forward. Automatically, you will find yourself becoming all right. Okay. So, emotional intelligence, this is your secret weapon that you can use to handle your stress. First step is emotional awareness. Track your stress level. I would highly suggest you to use the technique called stress thermometer. Rate your stress daily on a scale of 1 to 10. Daily, rate your stress. Today, how am I feeling? Today, how am I feeling? Daily, so that you find the pattern. So you identify the pattern and are you more stressed during your exams or during your preparation or the day before exam? So we can find it out. Awareness is the first step to control. The second step I would suggest is to reframe your negative thoughts into positive one. Every time you get a negative thought, try to replace it with one positive thought. Supposing, see, I failed my exams and I'm not ready. You start getting that thought. Try to reframe it like this. The exam highlighted my areas that I can improve. I'm one step closer to the success. I know it is difficult, it is not practically possible, but just keep at it. Purposefully, intentionally, just keep thinking and just, it's okay. Even if you don't feel positive, just keep telling that. And surely one day you will start feeling. You have to fake it till you make it. And can I share some practical affirmations like every challenge I face makes me stronger. I'm capable of understanding and remembering complex concepts, like all these things. Whenever you are free, just try to say all these things or just think that way. The third step I would suggest is during your exams, you have to emotionally regulate yourself. I would suggest grounding techniques. That is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is this? You can name 5 things that you can see. When you are feeling very stressed, very anxious, you can start doing this. 5 things, name 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, and 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This you can do during your panic moments to reduce your anxiety and to calm down and to become mindful of your environment. Try to visualize. Visualization, we'll be dealing with in deep. I'll be giving you some practical, I'll be helping you do your visualization. Before sleeping, you can visualize yourself confidently solving problems in the exam hall. This rewires your brain for positivity. So, how many of you were excited to go to circus when you were small? When you were small, everybody would be excited of a circus, right? It would be in your bucket list. Yes, Pradosh has raised his hand, and only Pradosh, nobody else. Nobody else was excited. Sangavi has raised. Yes. Renuka is saying yes. Okay. Okay. So I was excited as a child. Yes, yes. Jagat Ravichandran is telling yes. Okay, I was excited. When I was a child, my parents took me to a circus. It was very, very, very mesmerizing. Those bright lights, thrilling performances, and the smell of popcorn in the air. But what caught my attention more than anything else were the elephants. These massive, majestic creatures were the stars of the show. They performed incredible tricks, balancing on tiny stools, lifting their trainers effortlessly, and leaving the audience in awe. I was amazed at their strength and intelligence. After the show, as we walked around, I saw something strange. These massive elephants, so powerful that they could pull trees out of the ground, were tethered to the ground by nothing but a small, thin rope tied to their front legs. I couldn't believe it. I thought, how is this even possible? One tug and they could easily break free. Why don't they run away? I couldn't resist. So I went up to one of the trainers and asked. The trainer smiled and said, it's simple. When these elephants were young and much smaller, we used the same kind of rope to tie them. Back then, it was strong enough to hold them, but they would pull and struggle. They couldn't break free. Over time, they gave up trying. They started to believe that the rope was unbreakable. Now, even though they have grown strong enough to snap the rope effortlessly, they never try because they still believe that they can't. I couldn't stop thinking about it on the way home. Here were these mighty elephants trapped not by the rope, but by their belief that the rope was stronger than them. And then it hit me. Aren't we all a bit like those elephants? Think about exams. Maybe in the past you faced a failure or someone said you are not good enough and it stuck with you. That belief became your rope, holding you back even when you have grown stronger, smarter, and more capable. But here's the truth. You are not the same person as you were back then. Today, you are like the grown elephant, capable of breaking free if you just believe in yourself. The only thing holding you back is your belief that you can't. So ask yourself today, what is your rope? What's that limiting belief that keeps telling you, I can't do this? Maybe it's a fear of a tough subject, a low score in the past, or just exam anxiety. But remember, the strength to overcome is already within you. All you have to do is try again, believe in yourself, and realize that the rope isn't as strong as you think. Break free, and you will just see how powerful you really are. How many of you are realizing that you have evolved and become that big elephant, but still holding on to your rope? That is your old belief. Type B in the chat box. Yes, I think many of you could relate with this. Yes, Pranav, AP has type B, Soumya, Praveen. Redmi. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So I think you people got a different perspective today. Sharpening your focus. Only when we are focused, we can achieve anything. Our focus should be for goal setting. This also includes goal setting, time management, and mindfulness. There was once a famous archer. Yes, Jagat Ravichandran. We'll discuss it at the end of the meeting. He's asking how to control overthinking. There was once a famous archer who was known for his extraordinary skill. He could hit a target dead center from 100 feet away, even in strong winds. People came from far and wide to learn his secret. One day, his students gathered in a forest to watch him demonstrate his skill. The archer walked to the middle of a clearing and tied a small target to a tree. He blindfolded himself, picked up his bow, and aimed his arrow. The crowd held his breath as he released the string. But the arrow missed the target entirely and disappeared into the woods. The students were shocked. What is this? Why is it happening like this? One of them finally got the courage to go and ask to his master, Master, how could you miss? You are the greatest archer we have ever seen. The archer removed his blindfold, smiled, and said, This is the first lesson. You cannot hit a target which you cannot see. The students looked confused. So he continued, in life, especially in challenges like exams, you must have a clear target. If your mind is scattered, if you're worrying about failure, comparing yourselves, overthinking, as Jagat Ravichandran asked, overthinking about all the things that could go wrong, you are like me, shooting blindfolded. You're aiming without focus. Then the archer gave them their next task. He told them to choose a single tree in the forest, look at it very carefully, and walk straight towards it without looking away. The students tried, but as they walked, they kept glancing at other trees, tripping over the rocks, and wandering off, of course. The archer explained, when you focus wavers, even for a moment, you lose your way. But if you keep your eyes on your target, your goal, you will always move closer to it, step by step. So when you sit down to prepare for your exams, think about the archer's lesson. Don't worry about the entire syllabus all at once. Don't let distractions pull you away from your goal. Focus on one topic, one concept, one step at a time, and you will hit your target with precision. Set your target clearly, focus on one thing at a time, and trust that with consistent effort, you will succeed. So, the next tool for exam readiness I would suggest is FACT. The first one, as we discussed, is focus. Study in a very distraction-free blocks. Okay. Second one is analyze. After you have studied, summarize your key learnings after every session. Even if you attend this session, what are your takeaways? Just summarize those key points. So when you come back to it, you are able to recollect everything. Third is connect. Relate concepts to real life scenarios to improve your memory. Only when you relate, I think everybody would have done this while in school or other places we would have done that, right? Relating to a real life concept so we can easily understand that and improve our memory. And fourth is to test. T is for test. Self-assess with past papers and time-bound mock tests. The second tool is emotional reset during preparation. Of course, it is very difficult to sit even for a session like this to concentrate for the whole time, it is very, very difficult. So it is high time that we reset our hearts daily. Okay. 15 minutes of guided meditation, 10 minutes of light physical activity like stretching, walking, some kind of that, and 5 minutes of journaling your thought. This simple routine recharges your mind and body. The third tool is the exam hall toolkit. So you might be anxious during your exam hall, and I would suggest to breathe. Start with easy questions. Stay calm, one question at a time. And there are many breathing techniques. And if anxiety spikes, you can just adapt whatever suits you the most. Embracing positivity. There is a very old story that has been told for generations. It's a story of wisdom, a story of life, and today it's a story for you. A young boy once went to his grandfather very upset and anxious. He said, "Grandfather, I feel like there is a battle going on inside me and it's making me very, very miserable. On one side, there is fear, self doubt, and anger. It keeps telling me, no, you're not good enough. You will fail. You can't do this. On the other side, there's courage, positivity, and hope. It tells me, you can do this. Keep going. You can do this. You can do this like that. But they are always fighting, and I don't know which one will win." The grandfather smiled. He looked into the boy's eyes and said, "You're right, my child. We all have these two wolves inside us. One wolf is full of fear, doubt, and negativity. The other wolf is filled with courage, strength, and belief in ourselves. And these two wolves are always at war, battling for control of our mind and heart." The boy thought for a moment and then asked, "Grandfather, which wolf will win?" The old man leaned forward, his voice steady and wise, and replied, "The one you feed." The boy was puzzled. "Feed?" he asked. "How do I feed a wolf inside me? How's this possible?" The grandfather explained, "Every thought you think, every action you take is like feeding one of the wolves. When you focus on fear, when you let doubt control you, you are feeding the negative wolf, making it stronger. But when you believe in yourself, when you take one step forward, even when it is hard, you are feeding the positive wolf and it becomes stronger. Now, think about your exams. Imagine you are sitting at your study table and you start thinking, what if I fail? What if I forget everything I studied? That's the negative wolf speaking. If you listen to it, you will feed it and soon it will take over. But instead, if you tell yourself, I have prepared for this, I know I can do my best, I have got this. When you do that, you are feeding the positive wolf, and every time you choose courage over fear, the positive wolf becomes stronger. In the every moment of doubt, ask yourself, which wolf am I feeding right now? Feed the wolf of courage, positivity, and focus, and it will guide you through your exams and beyond. The power to choose is always in your hands. So let's take this moment to pass and connect with calm, focused, and capable version of yourself. This visualization is designed to help you overcome fear, stay confident, and visualize your success in the CA exams. Let go of distractions and stress. This is your time. Sit comfortably, with your feet firmly on the ground and your hands resting gently in your lap. Sit comfortably with your feet firmly on the ground and your hands resting gently in your lap. Close your eyes when you are ready. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel the cool air enter your body. Bringing in calmness and focus. Now, exhale through your mouth. Imagine releasing all the tension you have been holding. Let's do that again. Inhale deeply. Fill your lungs with a sense of confidence. And exhale slowly, letting go of fear and doubt. With each breath, feel your body becoming lighter. Your mind becoming clearer. Take 3 more deep breaths at your own pace. With every inhale, say to yourself, I am calm. With every exhale, say, I am capable. Feel your shoulders relax, your jaw unclench, and your heart steady. Now, imagine yourself sitting at your study desk. It's a calm, quiet morning, and you are fully prepared for your day. Your notes are organized, your mind is clear, and you feel ready to tackle even the toughest concepts. Picture yourself solving a practice problem that seemed impossible just a few weeks ago. Now it feels manageable. You smile because you realize how much progress you have made. You are not just preparing, you are mastering the material. Fast forward to the exam day. Visualize yourself waking up refreshed and confident. You feel a sense of calm energy coursing through you. You have done the work, and today is the day to show your capabilities. See yourself walking into the exam hall. You feel grounded, calm, and self-assured. There's no panic, just focus. You sit at your desk and the paper is handed to you. You take a deep breath and read the questions. They don't intimidate you. Instead, you feel a spark of recognition. I know this. You begin writing one answer at a time, one answer at a time. Your thoughts are clear. Your hand is steady. And you are fully in control. Even when a challenging question appears, you pause, take a deep breath, and trust yourself to find the best approach. Now, visualize yourself completing the paper. You have given it your all. You hand it in with a sense of accomplishment. You walk out of the hall with your head held high, proud of your effort. Finally, imagine the results day. Picture opening the result and seeing those words. Pass. Feel the joy, relief, and pride in your heart. Imagine sharing this moment with your loved ones. The smiles, the celebrations, and the gratitude you feel for your journey. This success is within you. You are capable. You are prepared. And you are ready. Now, slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Feel the chair supporting you, the ground beneath your feet, and the calmness in your body. When you're ready, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Take one final deep breath in and exhale completely. When you are ready, Open your eyes and greet the world with a big, beautiful smile. You are strong, you are prepared, and you are unstoppable. Whenever you feel doubt or fear, come back to this calm place within you. Remember, success is not just about hard work, it is believing in yourself every step of the way. You have got this. A lot goes wrong before things go right. I think I need not explain this. And recently I started believing in these words. It impacted me so much. So I thought of sharing this. So before we conclude, I would like to share a video with all of you. Share a video that had a very great impact on me. I hope it will also impact you. Just a moment.
Hey, you can do this. Believe with every step. Oh yeah! You got me right. I still got you. And right foot is fierce. This is amazing. Yeah, but just keep going. Don't look back. Just straight ahead. You still got the rope, right? Yeah, I got it. Oh man, I can stay out here all day. Okay, but keep moving. You gotta see Dad, remember? Hey, Dad, this last step is for you. You can do it, Dad.
Okay, so we have come to the end of our today's session. Remember, exams are just part of your journey and not your destination. Stay calm, stay focused, and believe in yourself. Success will automatically follow. Thank you all for listening. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for the session, ma'am.
Thank you.